Hello and welcome to this episode of BarbaKnitStories. My name is Linda and I'm talking to you from Reykjavik, Iceland. Again, it's been a while since I've been with you. Life has again been crazy, but I'm here today to show you some of the things that I've been making. Everything that I talk about is linked in the description box down below, so you can check out those notes if you need any more details of anything that I talk about today. It's Sunday morning. I had my coffee, watered my plants, and now I'm having a moment with you guys. I don't have a lot of finished objects in this episode because I have been having some trouble with my eyesight. I think it's due to age and it's fine, but I have an appointment with an eye doctor in September. So there's not a lot of knitting, but there's a little bit. The first thing that I wanted to show you is what I'm wearing. This is the staple linen tee by Hohi Lokatali that I finished in 3 or 4 days. It was a super quick and easy project. I picked this beautiful red yarn that I found. As you may know, some of the grocery shops here in Iceland also sell yarn. So I was shopping with my dad a few weeks back in a store that I hardly ever go to because it's far away. And I found this beautiful yarn. It's hemp and cotton by Onion, and I got 3 balls of it. So I only had 3 balls. They only had 3 balls of the yarn in the store, so I got all of them, and I decided to make this top. I knew that I wouldn't be able to complete the pattern completely because I didn't have enough yarn, but I used every single gram of the yarn that I had. So this is the top. It's super simple, very easy pattern. It looks like this. It also has this ribbing pattern on the back. I hope you can see that. And it goes right down to my waist. So it has a little bit of ribbing here on the bottom, here on the neckline, and down the front and down the back. And I'm very happy with this top. We haven't had like a super warm summer, and I only finished it a few weeks back, but I've been wearing it constantly just in my house. It's so just light and airy, and it feels really nice on my body. I definitely need more tops in my life. I figured that out basically as soon as I tried it on. I was like, yeah, I need more of those. I need more, light and airy kind of, because I have a lot of knitted sweaters, but this is just perfect. I wear it with my jeans and skirts and all kinds of things, and I really, really like it. Okay, I have 2 pairs of socks that I finished, because socks are kind of easy because I don't really have to look at what I'm doing when I'm knitting socks. The first pair I only finished last night, and it's still a little bit wet, but I can show it to you anyway. So this is a pair of Rye Light by Tin Can Knits. They are big, size 42 I think. 42, 43. I made them for a friend of mine, and I really love how they turned out. I did my so I did these on 2.5 millimeter needles. I cast on 64 stitches, and then I just followed the pattern down to the heel, and I did my usual garter stitch heel that I have a tutorial for. And a wet toe, and yeah, I really love how these turned out. I love this yarn. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, these are done. Very happy with these. The yarn that I used is by Twisted Finch, who unfortunately is not dyeing anymore. At least not that I know of. I know he took a break from dyeing about a year ago or so, and I don't think he's dyeing anymore, for at least for sale, probably for himself, but you know. This colorway is called Llewellyn, and it's 80% superwash blue-faced Leicester, 20% nylon, 365 meters on 100 gram skein by Twisted Finch, who's absolutely one of my favorite dyers, but yeah, hard to get his yarn now. You can probably find some on Tistas. The other pair that I finished are these. These are for me. They are like all of my socks, knit on 2.25 millimeter needles. I cast on 60 stitches. I do 15 rows of rib. I do about 60 rows for the leg, and then I put in my garter heel flap, gusset, and then I knit about 60 to 66 rounds before I do my toe. And for these, I weight my yarn after the cuff, after the leg, for the heel, and for the foot, and then the toe. And I made a little document and put it on Ravelry. It's free. And like I said, if you can't use Ravelry, you can always email me or send me a message on Instagram, and I would be happy to email the document to you. Of course, this is based on just one size. It's just what I use for my socks. And yeah, but I hope it's helpful for beginner sock knitters and for people with the same size feet as me. I use a size 38 and I have narrow feet, so I don't require a lot of yarn for my socks. This yarn is absolutely stunning. It's by Vassnes Yarn, who's a dyer here in Iceland. And this was a special collaboration between her and my friend Edda Lilja, who owns Garnbúð Eddu. So Edda Lilja picked 4 Icelandic hand dyers, sent them each a different photo, and they dyed a colorway based on the photo. And this is one of the colorways that came out of that project. And I am super in love with this. I love the little speckling on it. And it's just a 2-color stripe, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. And then for the heel, I just used some West Yorkshire spinners because the yellow matched so well with the speckles in the yarn. So yeah, 2 pairs of socks. And I have another pair of socks in the works, but I only finished one of them. I still have to weave in the ends, but you know, it's done. So, this is a pair of socks for my son Floki. I was watching a podcast, The Earth Tones Girl, and she was showing off socks that she did in this colorway. This is I Am Fearless by Mustache Yarns. And I was just watching the podcast here in my living room, and Caritas, my daughter, looked at the screen and she was like, oh my god, Mom, I need socks in this colorway. I went online and they had 1 or 2 skeins of this colorway and I bought one of them. So I'm making socks for both of my kids in this colorway, and Floki picked this red for heel, toes and cuffs. And yeah, I love this. It's the most beautiful rainbow with this amazing sky blue in between. And I really, really love this. So this is gonna be the next pair of socks that I finish. Like I said, the yarn is by Mustache Yarns. colorway I Am Fearless. And the contrast is West Yorkshire Spinners. I think it's called Cherry Red. It's just their basic red. So yeah, that's a nice segue into what I've been working on, because those are my finished objects. I don't have any more. I'm working on quite a few things, but yeah, like I said, eyesight is giving me some trouble, so I'm not knitting as much as usual. But I did start a new project, a project that I've been wanting to start for quite some time, and that is Fantastitch by Stephen West. And well, let me see if I can show it to you properly. There's a lot of ends here. Ignore the ends, because that's what I do. This is my Fantastitch shawl. This is what it looks like now. And this is absolutely lovely. I've wanted to make this shawl ever since I sent it off to test knit, because the test knitters did such a beautiful job with it, and I really loved Stephen's sample as well. I've been wanting to do this ever since, and then at some point this summer I was feeling a little bit uninspired. I've been in a knitting slump as well because of my eyesight, but then I got sent some beautiful yarn from Walk Collection. So that's what I'm using for this, and it's their new, I think it's called Linnea base by Walk Collection. It's 90% superwash merino singles and 10% linen. I really love this yarn. It has these, like linen, you know, you see the white flecks in it. I thought that it would annoy me for some reason, like when you're working with wool, I especially come across this when I'm working with lope. It sometimes has like hay and stuff in it, and I'm like constantly picking it out. And I thought that would be the case with this, that I would have like the need to pick the linen strands out of it, but no. It makes the most beautiful texture and really light and airy fabric. And I really love this, and I love how the colors are playing together. I'm gonna wear this one a lot, I know. So yeah, this is what I've been working on when I can. If I'm really tired or if it's really dark, I can't knit really. So yeah, I'm using the Walk Collection Linnea base, and I'm using 2 colors of mohair. This is Filcolana Tilia. So yeah, I have all the colors listed on my Ravelry project page, and as I know that some people can't access or can't use Ravelry, if you need any more info or want any more info or details, you can always send me an email. It's not a problem. I will try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So because I haven't really been knitting much, I've been doing a lot of crochet, because crochet is easier, it's easier to see, the stitches are bigger. So I've been doing a lot of work on the granny stripe afghan that I'm working on. And it has grown quite a lot since I showed it to you last. There's no way that I can fit all of this in frame. But I'm gonna find the stitch marker that I put in here last time. the last time that I showed you this project, I was at this point right here where the stitch marker is. I have more than doubled the size of the blanket since. It is huge. I'm gonna try to show you all the colors. So this is where I am now. That's all of it. I'm really enjoying this project, and it's good to be able to do something, because like I said, can't really knit during the evenings anymore because of my eyesight. I'm sure it's just, you know, I just need glasses, that's it. I just need glasses to help me see better, because I'm just having trouble focusing on things that are close to me. And like if I'm watching TV and I'm looking far away and then back down and far away and back down, my eyesight is just not that good. I can also feel it when I'm working on the computer. I mean, I work 8-hour days by the in front of the computer the entire day, and sometimes I have a bit of a trouble focusing and like seeing the numbers correctly. It hasn't really caused a lot of trouble, but it makes my eyes really tired. I get some headaches, and yeah, I just need to see the eye doctor and get some glasses, and I'll be fine. I've also been, it's almost Mystery Knit Along season for Stephen West, and I am already knitting the pattern, because we are making sure that it's error-free, making sure that yardage requirements are correct and all that jazz. I love MCAL season. It's probably my favorite season of the year. I'm very excited about this year's Mystery Knit Along. It's beautiful. So yeah, that's something that I've been working on as well. And of course I can't show you anything, but you will see my shawl, once the pattern has been released, and yeah, all the spoiler photos come along, then you will be able to see my process. What else? Yeah, basically nothing else when it comes to crafting or making. I'm just going to talk briefly about life stuff and just keep it short and sweet for this episode. Next time I think I'm going to go over all my webs, because it's getting out of control. I need to go over my older webs, because I know some of them are not gonna get finished ever. So I might offer some of them up for adoption, like if any of my viewers are interested in just getting the project as is and the yarn and just finish it up. Or I might frog some of it and just use the yarn for something else. Life stuff, there have been some changes in my life. As you can see, I'm recording from a new space. I'm in my living room today. I lost my yarn room that I had just set up, but it's fine. My son Floki moved back in. He has been living with friends in like a commune kind of thing, like they each rent out rooms in the same space and have like a mutual kitchen and bathroom. He moved out of there and back in here with me and Caritas. Basically COVID has eliminated his job. He was working at a bar, like a nightclub bar kind of thing. So he moved back in with his mom for a little bit. He says it's temporary, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, because he's just looking for a new job. And it's going really well. It's good to have my baby back. My baby. He's 21, but you know, he's still my baby. Excuse me. So yeah, it's good to have both of my kids back home. Of course, it's an adjustment. I mean, he hasn't lived here for 2-3 years or so. So yeah, it's an adjustment, but it's all good. We really enjoy having him here. Sorry, not sure what's happening with my voice. Yeah, I've been again working from home because Iceland, like most other countries in the world, have been experiencing an increase in COVID cases. But we are going back to the office full-time next week. If we want to stay home, we can, but we can also go to the office if we want to. I guess I'm gonna go back to the office because working from home is a little bit difficult for me. It's like I can't really. I like having the cutoff, like going to the office, spend my time there, and then going home and just leaving everything at the office. I like that separation between work and home life. Yeah, what else? I took some time off work. I was off Thursday, Friday, and I'm off Monday as well. So I've just been doing a lot of knitting, cleaning up the house, hanging out with friends. I celebrated my birthday on Thursday. I turned 42. It was a lot of fun. I spent the day with my kids. We drove a little bit out of the city to like a deep fjord. Took a walk in nature, looked at an abandoned house, and then we went to my favorite burger place in the center of Reykjavik and had dinner with my parents. And then I went to my favorite bar and met some friends and had a few drinks, and it was a lovely day. It was beautiful and I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, I think that's everything. I hope that I will have more content for you next time when I've seen my eye doctor. And yeah, I hope you are enjoying everything that you do. I will see you again, hopefully very soon. Bye!